Good evening. How are you? Hey, this is Morty's Diner. Hello, everyone. Hello, GD, 100 pesos. Thank you so much. Says, thank heavens. Finally, some quality, comedic, brilliant, and original content. Well, I'll hope to supply that tonight because, like I wrote in the show title, Saturday night non content show, but we'll see how it goes. Good evening, Bart and little Dave. Hello there. 50 pesos again from GD. Thank you very much. And for the channel support. Hello, one. And okay, we're caught up. So I'll tell you what, I am really feeling pretty crappy. Little Dave, I was waiting for the question. When is the prison lifestyle the prison lifestyle stream? You know, I wanted so much to do that yesterday, and I didn't have time for a show yesterday. And today, I'm still putting it together. So I'm going to try for tomorrow. Okay, so please, hang in there, and I think tomorrow I'll be able to put it together. I mean, finish putting it together. So thank you for the interest in that. All right, and let's see here. There we go. All right. And little Dave, it was partially my idea. Would you agree? Somebody mentioned, it might have been you, Dave, about prison talk. I can't remember. It was 3, 4, or 5 shows back. So if it was your idea or a suggestion of an idea, then thanks. It was a good suggestion. But I don't recall that particular moment. Yeah, we're open, baby. Yeah. 100 pesos from GD. We're all waiting anxiously for the penance list update. Well, the executive board sent it back to me today, and they made some changes or edits, put it that way. And I said those are reasonable. So I redid it, and I submitted it back to them again for final review. And we'll see how it goes. But I really don't know, GD, if I can put that up there, because it's just going to, I might have to remove or highly edit it, So, but we'll see, okay, because I would like to present it. And, well, okay, interesting comment, right? At this time, I'm going to take a pee break. So, you're all welcome to do your whatever you need to do, and I'll be back in just a moment, okay? Thanks very much. And we are back. Let's get a picture up on the screen and get the show about nothing. Well, the show with no content. Let's get it started. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay. Let's catch up with the comments and then we'll kick it right off. Where was it? Right, okay, we left off there. System. Nobody works harder at nothing than Morty. It's been my life's work, System. Started when I was just a little kid. And it is hard work. You just don't know, man. You can't imagine. System. 1 minute in and already a break. Is this to watch Nicholas' channel? Well, okay, you can blame me. I should have started it 5 minutes later because I didn't leave time for a piss break, but we're back and we've got it. Okay. You got what? We're talking about Trump and Bubba. Morty? What does that mean? We're talking about Trump and Bubba Morty, channel member Gigadwa. Well, anyway, okay. Well, I did see I didn't watch. I'm taking too many drugs. I got to go to a rehab center. I think it's becoming a problem. System. I've been praying all day. AD never calling broke a few toilets today. Well, we hope he's okay. And he did appear on the channel 2 nights ago, and from the hospital. And don't know if he's still there or if he's home. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe he'll check in. Yeah. This drug thing is a shtick. Really? Okay. Well. Okay. Very good. All right. All right. So and GD, a 99-cent United States currency, 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, GD, channel member. The We're Back sounded like Kramer as Merv Griffin, Pavel. I still don't know if it's Pavel or Pavel. You typed it in, Pavel, but you didn't put in the accent or capital letters for which syllable. Is it Pavel or Pavel? Anyway, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of that Kramer thing also. And we're back. We're back. Yeah. The Epstein leaks, Morty. Haven't heard about it? Oh, it's all Democrat bullshit. You believe that crap? I haven't. I've seen some stories about the Epstein leaks. There was one story where, well, I'm going to wait till more comes out, you know? But like I've said, you just, it's fake news. You have to be able to distinguish between fake news and facts. And we'll see how the story unfolds. But there's no Trump involvement. There's just nothing. Okay. That's what those people wish. They wish it. They pray for it every day. But they've been on this guy's case for the first 4 years, and then the 4-year break. And then now the first 300 days. That's almost 9 years. And they've got nothing on him. 9 years of being examined under a microscope, dissected and reamed out, and there's nothing. But they don't stop. Okay. System, thank you so much. $20 super chat for channel support just to upset those people. Thank you very much. If anybody really wants to upset those people, and I appreciate so much the $20 super chat, but if we got a $500 super chat here like those other channels, those other people would flip, totally flip. But they talk about me every day anyway. So I did watch a little bit of some other channels today. And System is the show sponsor. Absolutely right. I did watch some other content today briefly, and the face blasters are blasting away. Blasting like a shotgun, just wide shots, wide blasts. Unbelievable. Talk of unaliving, somebody unaliving, and this guy's a jerk, and that guy's a moron, and this guy's a jerk, and this guy's a mental case, and this guy's a retard, and And look at this guy, laugh, laugh, laugh. What an idiot. What a moron. What a jerk. Can't stand this guy. He's such an idiot. Unbelievable. The envy, the jealousy, and the projection of those people is just unbelievable. It's not unbelievable. It's what they do every day. Anyway, and little Dave, remember, if there was something, yeah, though it's been 9 years already on Trump. Oh, plus the original, the first campaign. So it's over 9 years of attacking him. There's nothing. You think any other candidate, Clinton or Obama, could have undergone 9 years of scrutiny like Trump has? There's no way. I mean, they buried everything about Obama and everything about Clinton. It just gets buried. The private chef dying while he was swimming with Barry, you know. And all the gay talk, the Man's Country gay bathhouse, Larry Sinclair stories, the $1 billion in cash in suitcases shipped over to Iran in the dark of night, you know, and Operation Fast and Furious. And I mean, it's just endless. And all that Arkansas cocaine dealing, and it's just endless. And the lesbian affairs with Hillary and the adrenochrome, and it's just endless. And the millions of dollars from the Moscow mayor's wife and Kazakhstan officials and Ukrainian officials, and 10% for the big guy, and classified papers in the garage door wide open, and it's just unbelievable. It's just endless. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that stuff. We're going to get back to the face blasting. Hey Bart, Seattle's new mayor will provide lots of entertaining content for Morty to analyze. I just saw a thing today on Instagram. Seattle, in the last election, just a couple weeks ago or so, voted in a flat-out socialist commie mayor. I don't know if she's a lesbian, but I'm going to guess that she probably goes with it, okay? And she's going to be making Zoran Mamdani changes in Seattle. Free buses, free groceries, stores. Seattle is an absolute cesspool. Portland's worse, but Seattle is just incredible. I couldn't believe the stupid people I met there. The number of stupid people. Okay, anyway, system, a goo cannon blaster. Okay, so hey, we have a new video. If you've heard about our friend Watch Nicholas, he's lost a lot of money, and so we got the violins out. It's rough. It's rough, but you know, what am I doing here? Hold on, I want to turn the music off. Shit. There we go. But life's tough, but stock trading goes on.
Come on, but like, dude, what do? I lost so much money. Seriously, I didn't know I could lose this much money this fast. I'm so pissed. I lost so much money today, so much money yesterday. I lost like 3 Yacht Masters in like a couple days. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters.
Yeah, how about that? Another classic. Wow. Yeah, yeah, absolutely A plus grade production. You're absolutely right. Hello, big losses. Executive board, right. That's it, system 91K. So I actually heard, I don't know, can I say my good friend watch Nicholas anymore? Because he's been so terrible to me the last month. I mean, the last couple weeks, especially. I mean, well, we'll just say Nicholas. I actually heard him say this. He said, and this is a quote: I lost 91K in a month, 71K in a week. I'm not really tripping, man, and I don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck. That's what he said. I mean, it's on his channel. I mean, I heard it. Oh, it must be nice losing 91K in a month. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not tripping, man. Man, if I lose $5 at the supermarket because I didn't use my coupons, I get home, I knock my head in the wall, go, oh, damn it, shit. So it must be absolutely an unbelievable lifestyle to not be tripping over losing 91K. I mean, it's amazing. But, hey,
Why would you send your own fun money to people that have money so they can have fun with your money? Support original content, not unoriginal ripped off. Live streams.
and we're back. Okay, very nice. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? But what can I tell you? I mean, it's just amazing. All right. All right, here we go. System. I will pay big money for a custom Morty channel ad blocker. What do you mean ad blocker? These are videos. These are quality original content videos. These aren't ads. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? Anyway, okay. System. Notice the trend. Watch Nicholas abandons Morty and his portfolio plunges. Well, he's not tripping about it, and frankly, doesn't give a fuck. That's what he said. So he's okay. He's in a good space. Mort, somebody won the Mega Millions jackpot last night, and it wasn't Morty. When I was at the supermarket a few days ago, or a couple days ago, and I stopped off at the customer service desk where they sell lotto tickets, and I was going to buy a few, and they were helping some other customer with, I don't know, I don't remember. It was just going on and on, and I said, screw it. I just left. But it could have been me, but I didn't buy tickets for the last drawing. 90K losses, like a boss. Yeah, he's taking it like a boss. It's right. Yeah. Oh man. Little Dave, if I lost that much money, I would need an anesthesiologist to put me out. Yeah, I mean, but not if you have that. But how much money do you have is the thing. If you got lots of money, 91K is no big deal. And besides, it can come back. So far, it's only on paper, but could get worse. Could get worse. At some point, it's got to be paid for at some point. Yeah, anyway. Let's get the invite link up. I saw lots of hate earlier on some other shows. Major face blasting. And it's just unbelievable, Incredible. Well, it's not incredible. I mean, it's just another day in the insane asylum. All right. Oh, I saw some, and I saw, if it wasn't hate, it wasn't right. No, I'll retract that. I saw the ridicule, the put downs, the insults, the attacks, making fun of people, the face blasting, ridicule. It's all projection. The projection is monumentally unbelievable. Gigad Morty fell for the I need weed money. I need the weed money grip. Well, I'll tell you, I sent him about 150 for the beer and the weed, and over the course of a week or two. And those shows were really funny. Okay, when he was taking the scooter, and I was helping him pick out the beer. The only condition I had was I'll send you the Cash App, but you have to buy from what I suggest, as opposed to whatever he would choose. And he said, "Yeah, I'm all for that." And it was kind of fun. And then the weed money, man, as soon as he opened up that package and took that first inhale, he was like, and you could feel that relief. Unbelievable. But anyway. So I didn't really fall for it, but I was having fun at the time. And as you know, I have $5 million net worth, so it's okay. No problem. And he did buy me $1 of stock of 3 different stocks that went up like to $1.50 each or $1.20 each. So, it's okay. Anyway, I watched a movie earlier today. I'd never heard of the movie before. It's on YouTube for free. It was Gene Hackman, and it was called from 1977. I can't believe I never even heard of it. And Candice Bergen, who I've never liked. When she was young, was she very good looking? No question about it. But I've never cared for her at all. And the movie was called The Domino Effect. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Just terrible direction. Gene Hackman was extremely good with what he had to work with. The direction, the editing, the story. It just was so badly done. I mean, his work was very, very solid, but the movie itself just almost unwatchable. It was so just awful. I wonder if those people who made that movie ever even talked about it, that they made that movie. They must have been embarrassed or just not even mentioned it, because I sure never heard of it before. The Domino Effect, 1977 with Gene Hackman. Just don't watch it, whatever you do. It's awful. I mean, from the beginning, as soon as the movie started, it's like, what is this shit? Yeah, well, anyway, the story was just, it just made no sense. And way too long. I could have chopped out 20 minutes out of that movie. I would have cut out all of Candice Bergen's scenes, because all her scenes were just soap opera crying shit. So I would have cut all that out. Would have made the movie better, tighter, and tauter. Tauter, another dictionary word. And yeah, but whatever, doesn't matter. Movies, it's from 50 years ago, and it was a box office flop as well. Yeah, that was awful. All right, what else is new? I'm gonna try for the prison lifestyle show tomorrow, and I had some horrible dreams last night. I mean, just scary as shit, frightening, you know. But nobody cares. What else? Anybody have anything they'd like to talk about, or would anybody like to join the panel, or would anybody like to be face blasted? Boy, that's messy. Shit. Okay. I don't know. Maybe he's still in the hospital, or maybe he's home now. Maybe he's asleep. But don't know. You think? Well, probably so. Yeah. Exactly. I haven't had a turkey sandwich in a long time. I mean, maybe half a year or more. I'm going to, I didn't renew my Costco membership over the summer, but they had the best packaged turkey, like sliced turkey in a plastic, sealed package, turkey breast kind of stuff. And I've never talked to Puck. No, he's not bad. I saw a post on the Watch Nicholas channel involving unalive material, which I'm not going to post or share or read. But yeah, I don't know his story, the full story there. Safeway oven gold turkey by Boar's Head. Yeah, that would be okay. I bought that. But Costco has 2 or 3 brands of sliced turkey breast or smoked or whatever it is, baked. And it's way better than any of the supermarket brands, including the Boar's Head. I mean, it actually really tastes like turkey. Many of those, supermarket packaged turkey things, they don't really taste like turkey. They're tasteless. And but Costco had the best sliced turkey brands, or they had a Kirkland brand, which is Costco. Then they had 2 other brands they have as well. And I don't want to pay a $60, if that's still what it is, annual membership fee just to buy turkey. But the thing is, you get like 3 pounds, 3 1-pound packages for like $16 or $17. But if you go to Safeway and buy 3 pounds of a quality turkey packages, it would be like it's 3 times the price. So it would be like $40 or $50 to buy the same quality at Safeway. It's unbelievably more expensive at the supermarket for the quality product. So maybe I'll order the stuff. I don't know. I don't want to go to Costco again, but maybe I'll do that just for the turkey, because yeah. GD, besmirching, doxing, blank, bending, timing out. Yeah. Bart, my grocery store is well stocked with turkey spam. Well, turkey spam is probably tasty, but it's just not healthy, too many chemicals. I don't need 3 pounds of processed. Well, this is the real turkey stuff. And the thing is, it's freshness dated for a month or two, at least. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. So you can get the Costco, the Kirkland one comes in 3 1-pound. I think it's 3 16-ounce packages, and they're all connected. Like you can separate them. They're perforated. You can rip them apart, the 3 of them. And it's a great deal, and but then that means bread, and I don't really eat bread, but maybe. So I don't know. I'm thinking it over, and but a turkey sandwich with lettuce, tomato, maybe Swiss mustard, mayo. Man, it's really good. Not every day, but it's really good. And I'm just eating too many cans of beans and green peas and tuna. I need to reduce the amount of tuna. Well, Dave, I agree with that. The bread really is, if you get a complete whole grain, 100% whole grain flour, no flour bread, like, and this is, Ezekiel brand, which is very good quality, but it's very heavy. It's just whole grain. There's no flour. So it's bread, but it's not really bread. It's like a bowl of oatmeal with whole grain flax and all kinds of stuff in it. So, yeah, but I don't know, but maybe I'll do it. But yeah, just your basic supermarket bread offers nothing. It's tasty, but it's just awful. Unhealthy. Yeah. 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 Okay. Enough of the turkey talk. Well, as promised, it's a Saturday night non-content show. Yeah. As we get older, bread is poison. Well, so is fast food and Cadbury chocolates and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, you're correct. All right. No one on the panel? That's okay. We got lots to do here.
No! No!
Yes, another quality video. Yeah, you're not going to get face blasted here, so that's for sure. It's over there. Anyway, anybody of the 8 people watching right now, anybody out there in the stock market? Anybody buying precious metals for investments? Bitcoin or any shit coins, Shiba Inu coins, anything like that? Anybody out there smoking dope every day? Anybody out there drinking lots of beer or German? I got 3 bottles of German beer in my fridge. If I just didn't take those benzos, I would have had a beer tonight. That would have made me feel a lot nicer, I think. A lot, pretty good. Yeah, but yeah. It's that German beer, and yeah. That's all I'm interested in now is German beer. Plus the Skull Splitter, which was from Scotland. When that's back in stock, I'm going to buy a can of Skull Splitter. It's from Scotland, yeah. GD, you're in Bitcoin. Are you a Bitcoin millionaire, GD? I bet GD probably is. He's probably got 600K of Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised. He might be one of the wealthiest guys in Argentina. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Living there in Bariloche. Yeah. Well, whatever. I watched the Mark Felton channel yesterday. I watched a couple vids. He's one of the top 10 YouTube channels, I think. It's extremely well presented stuff. I watched some Himmler videos and some Goebbels videos on Mark Felton's channel. Great stuff. There's that new movie with Russell Crowe about Hermann Goering, and which I would be interested in seeing because I watch everything about those topics. And I watched a couple clips on YouTube, a couple trailers, and I lost all interest. It's like, I don't see the point. There's so much material out there, documentary and from feature films, that I don't have the interest in seeing the film anymore. When it shows up on Tubi or YouTube later on, I'll watch it then. But yeah. I watched a lot of mafia stuff, organized crime stuff. Yeah. Psychopath, sociopath kind of stuff. Killers, criminals. Incredible. Oh, don't say that, GD. Come on. System. I saw Ozzy Expat working at McDonald's because of Bitcoin. Really? You think he took a big killing in Bitcoin? Well, I asked Ozzy, is there any job that he wouldn't take, like working at Walmart if times were tough? And his reply was, well, I don't think any kind of work would be beneath me, but I just don't see him working at Walmart or McDonald's. I think if he was really hit hard financially, I mean, really, like wiped out, I think he would probably get a job right away at a donut shop because he's really into the donuts. And maybe a donut shop at Caesar's Palace in the Forum. A high class place, maybe. Or he could probably get a job at a watch dealer, get hired right away, So, yeah, but anyway. Or he could work at Jiffy Lube. He does his own oil changes. If I remember correctly, he does his own oil changes. I think he did a video about that. I was very impressed. Like, why would anybody do their own oil change? I heard Jax talking about that. He knows all about cars, since he was a little kid, and he does his own oil changes. It's like, why would anybody do their own oil change? You can bring it to Jiffy Lube for like $24.95. They'll do the whole thing. What's the enjoyment in doing your own oil change for your own car? I don't get it. It's messy. You got to go buy the cans of oil. You got to buy the oil filter or an air filter, whatever's involved. You got to get down on your back and crawl under the car. You get dirty. I don't get it. Just drive into the Jiffy Lube place and 10 minutes you're in and out. I don't get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well. What's this, little Dave? Why does Blondie hate us? Is it because of... Hey, what do you mean, us? You mean me? This channel? Or who? Who does Blondie hate? I'm not aware of any Blondie hate on this channel. She's been here many times. Or a number of times, I don't know what the comment means, little Dave. Yeah. All right, tomorrow should be the day.
You fish! Fish on the line! You fish! Fish on the line!
It's time for the most exciting and informative live stream you will ever see. Be informed, be in the know, and understand the lingo. Make sure you know what is being said when you are being face blasted. It's time for Jailhouse Slang You Should Know live streaming.
Yeah, I'm really going to try to get that on, get to do that tomorrow. Okay, now system, that is really not nice to say. I'm going to remove that comment because that's just not nice. I have no wishes with Blondie. I never have. She's a very nice lady. Or girl, whatever you want to say, you know. I get along just fine with her. You think so, little Dave? Well, you know, what a voice. That's unbelievable. I can't listen to him. His voice just is... In Chirac, I'd stop by... What the hell does this mean? I have no idea what that means, GD. I have no idea what that means. Well, here we are, Saturday night. Just me and GD. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, she's friends with that other guy. And he's on the penance list. So I doubt she'll be coming here. Yeah. He attacked me for not being a real conservative, for not being MAGA, because I put him on the penance list. You know, he went berserk. Well, not berserk. He went off kilter and said, how can I do that? That proves I'm not MAGA or not a conservative. It didn't make any sense at all. I don't see how the penance list has anything to do with being MAGA or conservative. But hey, it doesn't matter. It all comes down to face blasting. That's you know, that's all it comes down to. We got 12 people watching, so 2 haters, 1 lurker. Very good. Okay. If you end up in jail, you will inevitably meet Tyrone in the shower. Well, I'm not going to jail, Max. I've lived my life, so I don't have to worry about going to jail. Now, I know there are injustices out there in the court legal police system, and innocent people do get convicted. It's well established, you know. And one day you're walking down the street eating a Twix bar. Next thing you know, the police pick you up and take you to the police station and arrest you for something you never even did, like stealing a handbag, for example. Next thing you know, you're in the county jail. And you didn't do anything. You didn't steal the handbag. You were just eating a Twix bar, minding your own business. But except for, you know, situations like that, no, you know. I never committed a life of crime, dealt drugs, did breaking and entering crimes, and sodomizing people, and face blasting in public. All kinds of vile, vicious, nasty stuff. No. I mean, if you ask me, you know, if you can live your life and at least try to live by the golden rule and the 10 commandments, you're in good shape. Is that too much to ask, really? Is that really too much to ask of anybody? It is. Apparently it is. You know? What can I tell you? But they don't teach that in school. You can't post it on the wall. You can't teach it in class. You can have the trans LGBTQ pride flag in your classroom, but you can't have a U.S. flag in the classroom if you're one of those teachers. Maybe you know what I mean, maybe you don't. NATO, I came here for the Twix. It's the only candy bar with the cookie crunch. Very good. I could go for a Twix right now. You know, there's a Twix ice cream. It's probably a really cheap quality ice cream. Comes in like a 16-ounce pint container, and also little like bars, candy bar type shapes. But I've never bought it because it must be just the cheapest, most vile fucking ice cream crap. Do fish get thirsty? That's a very good question. You know, Jerry said, you know why fish are thin? Because they eat fish or whatever, something like that. Do fish get thirsty? That's a very good question. And if you were drinking salt water all day, I mean, I think you would be thirsty. Now, if you're a freshwater fish, I don't think they would get thirsty. So that's my final answer. Saltwater fish, I don't know. Freshwater fish, I can't imagine them getting thirsty. It's garbage, those candy bar ice creams. Yeah, they have M&M's ice cream products, you know, Twix, Nestle's Crunch Bar ice cream things. And yeah, I mean, it sounds great, but I've tried those a couple times over the years, and they're just awful. They're just trash. Just awful, yeah. I actually saw, now that we're talking about this, when I was at the market a couple days ago, pushing the cart down the aisle, they had Kellogg's cereal flavors of ice cream. They had like, I'm not joking, Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes ice cream. Things like that. Unbelievable. Actually, that actually sounds pretty good, now that I think about it. But no, I won't get that. Anybody there have a fish tank at home? Anybody have tropical fish? What do you think tropical fish are thinking about all day long when they're in the home aquarium? Do you think they're thinking about anything? Exactly. Garbage and trash. Oh, we're doing good. 49 minutes of absolutely non-content content. Terrific. No guests, no content. Tomorrow will be a content show. The prison lifestyle show. Going to have heavy rain tomorrow. I looked at the weather report, so that's going to be great. How about portfolio talk? Anybody want to talk about portfolios? I wish I had a portfolio. I wish I could lose 91K in a month. Be bullish. Build your portfolio. Where's Jay Gray when you need him? Really? Well, he's out checking the crop circles. I don't know this. Probably Doc's report or Jay Gray would. When were the first crop circles seen? When did somebody first notice, hey, look at that crazy crop circle thing? You know? Was it when airplanes came into existence and people noticed the crop circles, or Could people see them from higher elevation places like a mountain or something? That was a great episode. Cornholio Beavis episode. Very good. Now, why would you say that? I haven't opened up that bottle of Freak Show wine yet that I bought at the upscale market. They have an excellent, gorgeous liquor department. Not liquor, but the wine and beer department. It's called Freak Show. It's from Lodi, California. Maybe I'll have that tomorrow during the prison lifestyle show. I actually asked the person in the department at the wine and beer department, is this a screw-on cap or a cork? Because I don't have, at the present time, I don't have a, what do you call those things? Corkscrew? No. But, you remove the cork with. So, but they told me, no. She said, no, it's just a screw-on cap. So I didn't buy is that what it's called? A corkscrew? I don't remember. Yeah, corkscrew, right. When I was at the Trump Hotel last year in October, in the gift shop in Las Vegas, they had, I bought a t-shirt, sweatshirt, bath towel. The bath towel is just absolutely the softest, most wonderful towel ever. It's the best, the greatest. Anyway, they also had Trump corkscrews, but it wasn't the style I like. So I didn't buy it, but it looked really, really good. But I didn't like the kind. So I didn't buy it. Jax likes Ghost Energy. Well, yeah, he knows those products. Lodi wines are actually no bad. Okay, well, have I ever been to Lodi? I've been near there. I never drove through that town. I'm sure I drove past it on the Coast Highway, going from LA to San Francisco. Lodi is somewhere around like Lodi. Is that on the coast? I don't remember. Is that like by Pismo Beach? Around that area, I think. I gotta look it up. Lodi. Where is it? I don't remember. See, this is exciting. Okay. Maybe it's inland by Fresno. I can't remember. Okay. It is inland. It's not. Oh, it's I didn't know this. Okay, it's east of San Francisco. Inland. North of Stockton. What a shithole city that is. North of Stockton. It's about a half-hour drive north of Stockton. Okay, I've never been there. And it would be south of Sonoma and Napa. Well, maybe it is good. I could have opened it up right now, but I'm loaded up on benzos. I don't want to mix the wine with the benzos. Yeah, I just mapped it. It's north of Stockton. Stockton's got to be one of the worst cities in California. Oh, look at this. Look who's here. B. Is this the real B? I assume it is. Why wouldn't it be? It is. It's the real Blondie. He says, I'm friends with no one, Morty. No one dictates where I go. I'm friends with no one, Morty. No one dictates. Well, I believe that. No one dictates where you go. Absolutely, that makes sense. You're friends with no one? No one at all on all these channels? I think we could be friends. If we met, you'd like me. I don't mean, I mean just as a pal. I think you'd like me. I think we'd get along fine as, Chick-fil-A pals or whatever. But thanks for stopping by. Very nice to see you. Little Dave. If you were here in California, I'd buy you a bottle. In Portland, I'd crack open that bottle of Freak Show wine from Lodi, California that I bought at the market last week. Say, hey, why don't you come on over? Let's crack open that bottle of Freak Show wine and we can watch some YouTube. Okay, anyway. And Small Dave, why are you always bringing me up across various channels? I have software. I see the reports. That's a very interesting comment. Little Dave or Small Dave, are you regularly bringing up Blondie's name on different channels? Why would you do that? Blondie, I have software. I see the reports. Ah, very interesting. I don't have any software like that. Wow. Wow, amazing. I wanted to tell him it's exaggerated. What's exaggerated? You said something about someone on your penance list. You've listened to too much. You said something about someone on your penance list. You've listened to too much brain rot. Well, I have listened to brain rot. I don't have the brain rot. They're the brain rot people. Oh, you should, well, I don't have to tell Blondie how people behave on these channels, what people say about me or other people, That's not nice, one. Don't say that. Small Dave, you get that's a good one. That's good. He is. Seppi is another creep. I have a Zeppi story, which I would tell the Zeppi story for a very small super chat. $2, I would tell the Zeppi story. You say he is. I talk, which brain rot person is he? But maybe you don't want to say. That's fair enough. Yeah, okay. GD, first it was Cripple Dave, and now it's Small Dave. Jump on Blondie. I'm not going to ask Blondie to jump on. She goes wherever she goes, wherever she wants. She's always welcome here, always has been. We don't do face blasting and screaming and yelling on this channel. $2, I'll tell the Zeppi story. $1.99. It's a good story. And I got clips and screenshots to back it up. So I would have to search for those, but I do have them. From 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago. Something like that. Amazing. Blondie has some kind of software because she was typed in on the chat, and then in a matter of minutes, she comes to the channel and says, I have the software. That's amazing. Wow. Blondie, pardon my poor grammar. Heading to sleep. Started this new series, Malice, on Prime. So far, pretty good. Stay cool, Morty. Thanks very much for stopping by, Blondie. You're always welcome here, as you know. And I'm not familiar with that TV show, Malice, but have a good evening. How about that? Very, very nice. Anybody out there know this show, Malice? Let's look it up. Malice TV show. Here it is. It's a British psychological thriller television series. for Amazon, created for Amazon Prime Video, starring David Duchovny. Premiered yesterday. The story is a male nanny commences work for a wealthy family, but his intentions may not be pure. Wow. Interesting. Well, they've already wait a minute. They've already produced 6 episodes. Okay. Filmed in London. And it says here the series premiered yesterday, November 14th, with all of the first 6 episodes. Wow. And it's on Amazon Prime. Maybe I'll check it out. Hey, I don't know if Blondie's still there, but have you seen the new video, Blondie? It's another classic.
Come on, but like, dude, what do? I lost so much money. Seriously, I didn't know I could lose this much money this fast. I'm so pissed. I lost so much money today. So much money yesterday. I lost like 3 yacht masters in like a couple days. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters.
Yeah, yesterday, watched Nicholas said. I heard him say it. He said he lost 91K this month, and he said, I'm not tripping. I don't give a fuck. I wish I could be in a position like that. That must be nice, you know. The voice is the voice is pretty spot on. Right. Let's see. The Greece film as well. Invasion. I don't know Invasion. I'll have to look that up too. And one more video, just while we're on that same topic.
Why would you send your own fun money to people that have money so they can have fun with your money? Support original content, not unoriginal ripped off. Live streams.
Wow, wow, wow. Just incredible stuff. Incredible. All right. Amazing. It's all downhill from here, baby. Well, I mean, once you lose 91K, once you're down or you lose 91K, how much further down can you go? I mean, wow. Amazing. Yeah, next it might be I've lost 100K. That might be tomorrow. I mean, I don't follow the stock market anymore or Bitcoin or, Bitcoins or anything. So I don't know what's going on with all that. But yeah, wow. Amazing. Hey, we've got 20 viewers, up from the usual 2. Thanks everybody for watching. Please consider a thumbs up to support the channel or a thumbs down. I've only got 4 thumbs up. With all this quality non-content tonight, quality original non-content, I only have 4 thumbs up. Unbelievable. 5 thumbs up. 20 viewers and only 5 thumbs up or thumbs down. It's so disheartening and depressing to do this. It's brutal, absolutely brutal. Thank you, Darth Diggler. GD, 100 pesos. Well, I was looking at the thumbs up page on the other page, so you missed a super chat. Okay, thank you for that, and I'll scroll back, see what I missed. Look at this, GD, $2 US for the Zeppi story. Okay, thank you, GD. So this is about, and I've got the audio clips and screenshots, so I can verify this if challenged, okay? But about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5, maybe 3. I mean, I don't recall the exact date. I was watching the Watch Nicholas show, like we all did, and one night he didn't show up. And that other guy, this is when he was working with that guy, that other guy was there, but not Nicholas. So the other guy who he was working with, so this is probably a year and a half ago, that other guy was doing the show. And people were chatting, hey, where's Nicholas? Where's Nicholas? And again, I have the audio, the clips, the screenshots. So yeah, if you need the clips, I can produce them for verification. So the audience people were chatting, where's Nick? Where's Nicholas? So that guy says, Nicholas is he decided to take a job, so he's not going to be here for a while. He got a job. It's nonsense. Okay, whatever. Anyway, and then soon after that, he still wasn't back, and that guy was hosting the show, and people in the audience were going, where's Nicholas? Where's Nicholas? And that guy said that Crappy struck, the channel was temporarily gone. It was something like that. Or he got demonetized. I got the stories mixed up. Oh, hold on. But the first story was correct. But this one was he got demonetized, or his channel was taken down for a couple days or something. I don't remember the details. I'd have to find the clip. And people, what happened to Nick's channel? What happened to Nick's channel? And that guy said, Crappy struck Nick, and the channel's gone, or he got demonetized. I didn't do anything like that. I didn't do that. I didn't do anything like that at all. He just makes up stuff, makes it up. So when he said that, Zeppi, who at the time, and even now, I'd always gotten along just fine with Zeppi. Never one issue. He's been on my channel at the time. He'd been on my channel many times in the chat, and got along great. So when that guy said that I struck the channel, that's why he got demonetized, or whatever it was, something just like that, Zeppi goes, Crappy, this is what he typed in, Crappy did that. Fuck. I'll never send that guy another super chat ever. See? I didn't do anything. It's all, just hate. Hate, viciousness, discountness, and face blasting reflective of. It's all projection and face blasting and hate and viciousness. I didn't demonetize Nick. I didn't do anything. But that was the go-to excuse. You see? Zeppy is weird. Well, I wanted to talk to him on the panel one time about his telescopes. He said he has he's really into telescopes and stuff, and I wanted to talk to him about that, but that never happened. Zeppy has like 10 alt accounts. Well, okay, I don't know anything about that. Right. Yeah, it's a true story, Darth. Absolutely true. Remember camel toe. What the hell is that? Which those people? Those people, that guy. That guy. Yeah. The guy. Yeah. Darth, what's funny about Zeppy's alt accounts is he tries to be sly about them, but his verbiage is all the same. Very easy to spot Zeppy. Really? Wow. I never thought about that so much at all, but okay. Yeah, this might have been 3 years ago, in fact, when this happened. 2 to 3 years ago. And that's what the guy said. That guy, he said that, just made it up. And then Zeppy, posted his chat comment. What? Crappy did that? I'll never give that guy another penny ever. I'll never super chat him ever again. See, people believe the rantings and ravings and the face blasting from those people. They just don't have the discernment to distinguish bullshit from facts. It's just a shame. Darth, Zeppy will sell you out for a candy bar. Well, now listen, I would do the same thing. Like right now, if you gave me a Ritter, marzipan Ritter Sport from Germany, I'd sell you out in a second. Or a Twix. Yeah. Little Dave, it's funny. Every time these channels get a strike, they act like they know exactly who did it. Yeah, that's always the case, isn't it? Right. Location of those. Well, that guy, that guy. The blaster in chief. I got the clips. I got the screenshots. I got all these clips, all the screenshots. I got the prison talk clips. That was one of the best. Well, we're not going to get into that, but maybe on the prison lifestyle show tomorrow. No, I'm not going to bring it up, but yeah. Anyway, amazing. All right. Yeah, I don't have a portfolio. I don't have a Rolex, and I don't have a portfolio. Here's one of our viewers. Well, one of the community viewers watching YouTube all day. Here's a guy whose brain is completely fried. He's been watching those channels every day. I hope this isn't GD, but yeah, I don't know what he's smoking there. So, but smoking the dope and watching 18 hours of YouTube a day. This is what happens to you. This guy doesn't have one chicken sandwich. This guy doesn't even eat a Jack's chicken sandwich once a day. This guy is just smoking and doing the YouTube. It's amazing. Yep, beyond belief. Let's see if I got any more thumbs up or thumbs down. 7 out of 20. Tough. It's tough. The invite link is up if anybody wants to join the panel. I'll put it up again. There it is again. He's built like Puck. Yeah, I really don't know anything about the guy Puck. I've seen him a couple times, and that's it. But he gets talked about a lot on those other channels, and I don't know what the big deal. I don't know what his story is. But Nicholas posted something that the Puck had posted, or a chat comment, and I'm not going to read it or post it. It was just awful. It's on the Watch Nicholas posts page. Max Carter. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Small Dave. At least Blondie didn't call him Petite Dave. You know, or Mini Dave. Micro Dave. Yeah. Wow. So tomorrow,
You fish! Fish in the line! You fish! Fish in the line!
It's time for the most exciting and informative live stream you will ever see. Be informed, be in the know, and understand the lingo. Make sure you know what is being said when you are being face blasted. It's time for Jailhouse Slang You Should Know live streaming.
that's tomorrow. I'm going to do everything I can to get that show on tomorrow because that's going to be a fun topic. Well, what's this, Max? Dr. Bob is on a face. Dr. Bob is on a face blasting spree. Really? Well, I hope he's having fun. You know. Yeah, they're into the joy juice over there. You know, the protein pickups. They give and they take. They're pitching and catching. They need the protein. Incredible. Just amazing. Not amazing. What would be a word for beyond belief, but even more beyond belief? Astounding? No. I don't know. It's yeah. I don't understand, Dr. Bob. We got along so well for so long, and then, bam, he just turned on me. You know, there's no friends on YouTube. I mean, there were friends, PHRIENDS, but no loyalty. I have loyalty. But they don't. Those people. Yeah. System. Negative 91K a day keeps the tax man away. If you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. Yeah. Wow. Those are like Trump-sized losses in the Trump Business Organization. If Donald Trump Jr., walked over to his brother's office, Eric, and said, "Hey, man, we're losing $91,000 a day at the Trump Hotel in New York. We got a major problem here." There'd be some heads rolling off the executive suite at the Trump Hotel. I mean, that's major, major money. Maybe it's someone in the food and beverage department stealing towels or taking bottles of whiskey home when no one's looking. It's a lot of money, 91K. Even for people who have a Rolex collection, a Patek collection. 91K is significant. Wow. But I don't care. Fuck it, I say. I'm not tripping over it. I'm not tripping on it. I don't give a fuck. Boy, I can't imagine being so wealthy. Just to say 91K, I don't give a fuck. I'll just buy more stock. Anybody want to talk about potato chips? No? Well, let me know. I saw a video of the top 5 most expensive precious metals. No, the top 5 most expensive metals. And the top 5 included gold, palladium, rhodium, iridium, and number 1, I forgot. I forgot what it was. So, iridium is even more valuable, has a higher price than gold, platinum, rhodium. I mean, it's just extraordinarily expensive for a little tiny piece. Yeah, I forgot what the first one was. Well, whatever. When I saw that, I thought, why don't they have an iridium watch? Maybe some Hong Kong billionaire would buy that. I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Little Dave, ICE is in Charlotte, North Carolina, terrorizing people now. They're not terrorizing anybody. They're doing their job, protecting America. Don't you think so, Little Dave? System, potato chips cooked in avocado oil, avocado. I like avocado. Yeah, I would say avocado, but both would be okay. Potato chips cooked in avocado oil are best. Discuss that. Okay, thank you. That's a great idea. I've seen these potato chip brands for quite a while now that feature avocado oil instead of, cooking the cheaper brands in soybean oil or corn oil or canola oil or whatever, Now they're featured as avocado oil potato chips. And several months ago, I bought a mayonnaise, the Sir Kensington brand, which some people were saying was really good. So I bought that, but it was made with avocado oil, avocado oil, not Hellman's, which uses soybean or safflower or canola, So I thought, well, avocados are good. Avocados are healthy, so I'll try that. And it was very good. It was a real mayonnaise. And I didn't really taste avocado taste, but it's a better oil. It's like extra virgin olive oil. It's one of the healthier oils, maybe top 5 healthiest oils. So the mayonnaise was very good. So now I saw at the market just 2 days ago, because I wanted to buy some chips, which I don't buy often, but I settled on a package of kettle chips, barbecue flavor, which are really good, in fact. They go great with a tuna sandwich or a turkey sandwich, since we were talking about turkey earlier. But several brands offered avocado oil potato chips. So I think next time I buy potato chips, I will choose one of the avocado oil brand offerings. If Kettle, which is a pretty good brand, if Kettle offers an avocado oil potato chip, I will buy that. And I'll give you a full report. But there were several brands that now feature that on their packaging. Yeah. And I'd certainly rather have avocado oil mayo than soybean oil or some shit like that. Which brings up the question, Hellman's or Best Foods mayonnaise, say 50 years ago, when it was the brand, nobody was using soybean oil back then. So what oil did they use in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s? That's a good question. Don't know. You can find them at Costco, the avocado oil kettle chips. Well, if I decide to go back to Costco to renew my membership and buy the packages of turkey, I'll check the potato chip section and I'll buy a package of avocado oil potato chips, Kettle brand, or what they might have there. But their packages are like gigantic family-sized packages, and I don't want to buy such a big package of potato chips. Little Dave, Small Dave, I just buy the unsalted tortilla chips from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has great chips. I used to buy I don't buy chips often, but they have one that's a combination corn chip with flax seeds. And it comes in like the different colors, green and red, or blue and red because of the corn, and yellow. It's very good chips. System. Kettle has avocado chips. They are excellent, but not available everywhere. Well, I'll be on the lookout. That's what I'm gonna look for, because I think I've seen them. So next shopping trip, I'm gonna buy that. Thank you, System, for that info, for the question. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to believe that the original brand Lay's potato chips from the 40s, 50s, 60s, the very, very thin potato chip, the 60s, 70s advertising was, bet you can't eat just one, which was probably true, or is true, but they're extremely thin, and they're still sold. I don't know why anybody would buy those Lay's potato chips, because they're so thin. When there are so many better brands or varieties of potato chips to buy, and I guess the reasons would be either habit, lifetime habit, you just don't want to change, or people just like them, or they're cheaper than Kettle, for example. So, not that there's anything wrong with Lay's potato chips, but yeah. But I bet you they use cheap oil in the basic Lay's potato chips. Well, try the avocado oil potato chips. Yeah. Guy Gadwa, channel member, Great Lakes, made in Traverse City, Michigan, baby. What is made there? Kettle chips? Is that what you're saying, Guy? All right, I'm going to have to look this up. Kettle chips. Wow, they got a lot of varieties. Our story. This is some bullshit, PR written bullshit. Let's see here. Started in 1978. Read more. Contact. Where's their office? Let's see if it's well, if you want to write their consumer affairs office, it's in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I don't know. What flavors do they have? Let's see here. All products. Yeah, here it is. Avocado oil, potato chips. Okay. Air fried potato chips. Wow, they got a ton. Chili crisp, chamoy, sweet, tangy, and spicy chamoy flavor. I have no idea what that would taste like. Jalapeno, sea salt and vinegar. I've had that one. Sea salt, I've had. Backyard barbecue. That's the one I bought a couple days ago. It was very good. Honey Dijon, Farmstead Ranch. I got that once. I didn't like that. Pepperoncini potato chip. Wow. And there's more. The website's not working. Well, whatever. Okay, so they made in Traverse City, Michigan. All right. Costco sells them. All right, I will, but it's going to be a gigantic sized bag. But I'll take a look when if I think I'm going to go to Costco because I want to start having turkey sandwiches again. Guy is an asset to the chat. Why would anyone want to besmirch him? Who has besmirched Guy Gadouin? Sister Morty, have you ever had Indian pudding? Popular in New England. I've never heard of Indian pudding, system. If it's popular in New England, then I would like to try it. Let me see if I can find it here. Indian pudding. New England. Okay, it's a New England thing. Let's see what it is. Indian pudding is a delicious historical dessert first made by American colonists with cornmeal gifted by Native Americans and molasses. This is one you have to try, and it's perfect for Thanksgiving. Okay, they got nice pictures here. What is it? It's a New England thing, but what is it? Cornmeal with molasses, cook it up into a thick pudding, and serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Cornmeal molasses pudding. Hasty pudding is made with oats, but since oats weren't available in America in the colonial years, cornmeal was substituted. Wow, amazing. Thank you for the Indian pudding info system. I'm going to see if Amazon, well, they wouldn't sell that unless it comes in a can, and then that wouldn't sound very good. I guess I'll have to go to New England and get some. Have you seen the clip of the holiday cookies being made in India? No, I've never seen anything like that. And it's served warm. Wow, sounds nice. Yes, and vanilla ice cream is a must. Okay. Whenever I'm up in New England, if that happens again, I will definitely be on the lookout for it. Never heard of it. See, that's really good information. That's a show. Indian pudding. That's a whole show right there. $15 viewers, 7 thumbs up. Ah, it's another hard day here at the diner. Yeah, I saw that. Bar Harbor Indian pudding. Yeah, I saw that. Costco had a pumpkin cheesecake today. I stared at it for a minute but didn't buy it. Yeah, in their bakery section, they sell cheesecakes and pumpkin pies, apple pies, but they're huge. They're huge. They're like 50%. They're like 50%. Too much face blasting. Shit. They're like 50% larger than a regular sized apple pie or pumpkin pie, maybe double sized. So I'm not going to buy that, but show us AI glass food. What does that mean, Max? Well, everyone's always in the mood for cheesecake. Yeah. A show about AI glass food. Wow. I've never been to Maine. Never. So maybe it's worth flying there into Bagnor, Maine to try out the Indian pudding. Go to the LL Bean store and then go to Montauk and then drive over to Montauk Point in upstate New York. That'd be a nice trip. Especially right now, it'd be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I don't have any fun money, so I can't go. Damn it. Must be nice having fun money. You can do fun things. You know, the good thing about fun money is when you lose it, you don't give a fuck. You know, it was just fun money. So if you lose fun money, no problem. Because it's not money that you need for living, it's just fun money. Must be nice. Yeah, well. You think so? You think so, Guy? Yeah. He lost a lot of money too. He put a shitload of money into the Hot Tuo coin and lost it all. Another brilliant investor there. Ah, yeah, correct. That's right, Guy. That's right. Well, I heard JB several days ago. I think it was just about 3, 4, 5 days ago. And it might have been here on my show when JB stopped by, or it was a different channel. And he said he gave Nick about $3,000 in channel donations. $3,000. I almost shit in my pants when I heard that. If I had a $3,000 donor, it wouldn't have gone into the stock market or shitcoin, I'll tell you that. It would have gone towards my dentist bill and cable bill. Well, I mean, internet bill and phone bill and electric bill. And if I had any left, maybe I'd treat myself to a Chick-fil-A. Little Dave, no, the answer is no. Rich Mitch, I too would like 3K. Everybody would. Who wouldn't like 3K? I bet you if you saw Jeff Bezos walking in Manhattan, just standing at the corner waiting to cross the street, and you walked over to him, he walks with a bodyguard, obviously, but if you said, hello, Jeff, I just want to give you 3K. I love Amazon. And just handed him, 3K. Do you think he would take it? You think he would take it? I think he might say, "Oh, thanks, thanks. No, I don't need it. Thank you." I think he might say, "Oh, thank you, but I don't need it. I have fun money." Then again, he might say, "Oh, for me? Okay, thank you." So you don't know. Hello, Springfield. Someone recommended Kaulila. I bought some with my fun. I bought some with my fun money. This is one of the new phrases now, fun money. I bought some with my fun money. Interesting flavor, not my fave, but glad I got a bottle. Well, there you go. Very nice. GD. JB's now funding the sex tourism. Who's that? Who's the XXX tourism? If JB sent me 3,000 Cash App, I'd personally fly to Portugal and bring him a case of sardines, which actually would not be a good gift because he could buy all the sardines right down the street where he lives, right off of the boat, probably. So. Wow. Which? Those people are sex tourists. Well, yeah, lots of sex tourists on these channels. Little Dave. Morty, I can't say her name, but she didn't like you acquainted her with the guy. Oh, really? Oh, I see. Well, I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, well, that's okay. I got it. Bring him some mustard. That would be, I could bring him some Oregon mustard, some German mustard, some New York City mustard, University of Oregon mustard. They have their own mustard brand in the University of Oregon shop, University of Washington mustard. Is the T in LGBT for Thailand? Seems to be a favorite place for watch channelers to visit. Well, yeah, I mean, amazing. Yeah. Fly to Portugal, Pink Street. Okay, what is Pink Street in Portugal? Is that actually something that's there? Let's take a look. Is that like Nana Plaza or something? Look at this, Pink Street, Lisbon. There is such a place. And what is it? Let's see. See what it says here. Pink Street. Oh, it's painted pink. Okay. Pink Street, Lisbon, the one street in Lisbon that you can count on to have a crowd and plenty of drinks once the sun goes down. Decades ago, it was Lisbon's red light district, but now this has transformed into one of the coolest spots near the river. Okay. Originally known as, I don't want to read Portuguese, Rua Nova do Carvalho. That's pretty bad, probably. It's a pedestrian, once known as a meeting point for sailors, local criminals, and prostitutes. Gambling dens, brothels, and seedy bars. And then it had a complete makeover, too. It's a quirky pink light district. It's just the bars, clubs, and artwork displays, and a nice place now. Okay. It's located in Cais do Sodré, just around the corner from the historic Mercado de Ribeira. And you can see I don't speak Portuguese. It's actually listed on many websites as one of the top 12 favorite streets in Europe, according to the New York Times. Holy shit. It's the coolest bar hopping spot near the river. Lots of positive new energy. I think I might have liked the old Pink Street with the brothels and drug dens. Well, I'm going to save that page. Very interesting. If I ever get to Lisbon, I'll be sure to know that. Wow. Pink Street is no longer blue. Yeah, we need a red street here in American cities. You know how they were painting crosswalks and plazas with the rainbow colors, rainbow flags? Why don't they just paint these streets red? MAGA red color everywhere. Like, why doesn't President Trump paint Pennsylvania Avenue red? That would be pretty great. Well, Portland now is just a cesspool. Yeah. See, I'm learning a lot tonight. Pink Street and Portugal and the Costco pumpkin pie, the Indian pudding, how to lose $91,000. Turkey, Safeway oven gold turkey by Boar's Head. Okay, Costco turkey. Wow, lots of quality non-content here tonight, I'll tell you. Is Pink Street where all the Lisboans go? I think you... Yeah, well, yeah, all the Democrat-run cities are all shitholes. They've all been destroyed. Yeah. It's just a fact. I mean, yeah. When you said Lisboans, did you mean Lesbanians? Spring, is that what you meant? I shouldn't have taken those benzos. I should have had that freak wine. I should have opened up the freak wine. That would have been nice. Yeah, I'm really going to try to get this show tomorrow, the prison lifestyle show. Slip of the tongue, something a cunning linguist. I understand. I get it. Right. GD, channel member, 30 pesos super sticker. Thank you for the continuing support, GD. Morty still needs the money, and GD is kicking in some help, you see? You people might think, well, that's only 3 cents. It doesn't matter. It all adds up. It all goes to the dental bill. So, yeah. Well, little Dave, there's lots of reasons Chicago's a real shithole. It's because of the mayors, the Democrat machine that runs the city, that destroys the city. It's a long history of Democrat machine politics that have just destroyed it. Yes, correct. Yeah. Plus, well, all kinds of reasons. Plus, they don't enforce law and order. If you know what I mean. And they're anti-Trump. The mayor is a mental case, liberal lunatic. And the governor, too. The governor's a mental case. They're just dangerous to the Illinois residents, just who want law and order. They're sick people, sick Democrats. Spring, GD, how much of the $20 or $40 billion did you get? What did GD try the Argentine lotto? Did he buy a lot of tickets? Is that what that means? Oh, of the Trump package for Argentina. That's right. Yeah. Let's just say I'm now a peso trillionaire. How much? Okay, now this is a very good question I'm going to put out, and it's too complicated for me to look up while I'm all benzoed out. But this is I bet you Spring might have a scientific or financial calculator. Anybody out there with a financial calculator? All right. Or just a calculator. 20 pesos equals 2 cents US, okay? 20 pesos is 2 cents. 40 pesos, 4 cents. So 100 pesos is 10 cents, okay? So we're going to start with that. 100 pesos is 10 cents. So a trillion pesos is how much US? 100 pesos is 10 cents. A trillion pesos is how much US? Because GD is now a peso trillionaire. He's an EDPT, an everyday peso trillionaire. See if I can find that. 1 trillion ARS to USD. Okay. Let's try it. 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion. Thousand, a million, a billion. Oh, I need 3 more zeros. 1 trillion Argentinian pesos is $713 million. Holy cow. GD is loaded. Yeah, 700 something thousand. It probably changes every hour. But, it's about $15, right? Yeah. GD, I had no idea. You're an EDPT, everyday peso trillionaire. Man. System, Big Mike was out bashing white people again in an interview. The most bitter, miserable man on earth. You're absolutely right. I saw a thumbnail about that. It was Benny Johnson or Mark Dice or one of those political commentary channels. I didn't watch the video yet, but yeah, I didn't want to watch it because it was early in the morning when I woke up and I looked at YouTube and I saw that thumbnail and I said, I'm not going to watch Big Mike while I'm waking up. No way. Yeah, well, that's the Barry and Big Mike. It all comes from them. All of this. None of this stuff existed prior to Barry and Big Mike. None of it. People don't believe this, but it's absolutely true. Now, I heard Michael Savage talking about this same comment that I just made, and it was well after I had said it, but he's Michael Savage on the radio, and I'm nobody, just a YouTuber with the 2 viewers. But he knows it's correct. None of this shit was existed at all prior to Barry and Big Mike. Fundamentally changing the country is what they did to the, anyway. Spring, Mark Levin also bashing good guys. I've never been a fan of Mark Levin. Or Mark Levin, as he says, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of clips on YouTube. I'm sure you can find them of Mark Levin insulting Michael Savage, and Michael Savage insulting Mark Levin. This was back when Savage had his his national radio show, and they would both keep taking digs at each other, and very funny. Yeah, I mean, I know about that stuff too from years ago. The Man's Country Gay Bathhouse in Chicago. Watch Reporter knows that stuff too. He knows the stories. People who know, they know. Yeah. Levin is a loudmouth. Well, yeah, he is, right. That guy has some serious... Jesus. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him at all. Yeah. And the last time I watched Sean Hannity, I know this distinctly. The last time I watched him, he had on that slut, the billionaire who there's three sisters, Kardashian. He had on the Kardashian with the big butt. What's her name? Well, the big one, the more famous one. And he had her on and interviewed her and treated her with a kid glove interview, they would say, just soft Kim Kardashian, softball questions. And at that time, there was a video easily found on the internet of a porno video of her getting fucked up the butt by her boyfriend. It was easy to find. And he never brought that up at all. Like, why are you on my show? You're just a slut who does porn shit. He never brought it up at all. Treated her like she was hawking some product or some bullshit, And he treated her with absolute kid gloves. And first off, when his show producer was approached about having her as a guest, the producer should have said, we're not going to put her on this show. That's the guy, Ray J or somebody. Yeah. The producer should have said, no, we don't want her on this show. This is a quality political commentary show. Take that slut and find another show. Try the Morty's Diner channel. He'll talk to her. So when I saw Sean Hannity, Mr. Conservative, interviewing as a guest, Kim Kardashian, well, fuck this guy. He's absolute bullshit. I mean, what kind of interview was that, That's correct, Spring. That video was her debut to celebrityhood. It shows you how fucked up everything is. Yeah. And Cardi B's debut for celebrityhood was a wet ass pussy. That video. They're all sick. GD, in the penny stock billionaire gang group on Discord, people were saying the Watch reporter is a very shady character. Well, that's all hearsay. Maybe because they're all jealous. So I don't know anything about that. He dresses like a crook. What are you talking about? Exactly. Stop spreading bullshit, GD. Right. So, four guys in a gay-related Discord group were calling Watch Reporter a shady character. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now, what is this Spring? Hannity probably had Linda Graham. See, Lindsey Graham is and Ted Israel. Incredible. All right. Whatever. Yeah. What does that mean, Gildan? Is that an insult, Gildan? That sounds like an insult. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's get back to the non-content. Yeah, I get the BBW part. BBW is the shade ball. GD, Morty, why are people so upset about having to do penance? Oh, because it points out their vile nature, and it points out that people should be held responsible to some extent for their vile, vicious, viscountness, hatred, racism, etc., 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 which they just blast all over the YouTube day after day after day. And people should be held accountable for that if they want to be here. That's all. That's what it is for me. That's what it means to me. If they want to, do that shit on the other channels, I can't do anything about that. But if they say they want to come on my channel and unban me, let me back on. I miss you, Morty. Well, it doesn't work like that. Not after you treat me with such absolute vile hatred and viciousness and the most awful fucking hate insults imaginable. So there has to be, penance. There has to be some seeking forgiveness, or I don't want to use the word apology because those people never apologize, but there has to be some recognition that their behavior is so conspicuously bad that some attempt must be made at if they want to come back for the pain and suffering they've created and the hostile environment on YouTube. I think penance is very appropriate. Doc BBW knows every conspiracy of the 20th century. Well, apparently he really knows a lot about conspiracy stuff. Rich Mitch. Hold on. I missed it. Where is it? Rich Mitch. Morty, the non-tent is very soothing. Oh, thank you very much. That's what we aim to do here, is provide soothing, relaxing, stimulating, and riveting entertainment. Or, thought-provoking non-content. Little Dave. Morty runs a great show. Bounces off the chat very well. Right. And that's without smoking a bong all day and all night. Right. Nah, Rich Mitch, we're good. No issues there. Yeah, well, it's no longer a conspiracy theory when it's proven true. Right. Exactly. Spring, we have Oregon weather now. Also Oregon crime and political stupidity. Yeah, absolutely right. There's a shopping mall in Culver City. It's actually called Fox Hills. It's next to Culver City. And there's a shopping mall there. I went to there a few times only. It's not the nicest place, or it's not the nicest demographic, put it that way. I wonder if that shopping mall is still there, the Fox Hills Mall, or if it's been totally destroyed and ransacked. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Pirates get Penzance. Watch Viscountess get penance. That's correct. Penzance I didn't know this until when I was a little kid, when I heard of the Pirates of Penzance, Gilbert and Sullivan thing. But there is a city or town in London in England called Penzance. It's on the very bottom southwest point of England. Holy shit, there really is a Penzance. I must have been 10 years old or something, but maybe 12, I don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. By the way, speaking of Gilbert and Sullivan and their light opera things, I thought those were just so strange and stupid. I guess, at that time, around the year 1900, that was popular entertainment, whatever the years were, late 1800s, 1900. There was no TV, no movies, no radio, no porn websites. So people like that light opera stuff, clearly, but I've seen some Gilbert and Sullivan stuff like Pirates of Penzance. I don't get it. It's just total nonsense, absurd. I don't get it at all. But what can I say? Rich Mitch. Yes, that's right. Penzance is a real place. I was just as surprised when I found out America was real as a child. Well, there you go. Very good. Yeah. I'll tell you something. About 30 years ago, I found out there was a Boston in England. mean, I never thought of the derivation of where the name of Boston, Massachusetts came from, but I was looking at a map of England for something I was looking at, and I said, holy shit, there's a Boston, England, which makes a lot of sense because many American towns have English names from England, you know. But yeah, anyway. Spring, a while back, I visited that famous gun store in Culver City. Oh, I used to shop there, yeah. Fox Hills Mall was near, so I went in to check watches, and it looked like it was doing better than most malls. Really? Well, that's very interesting, because I would have thought that particular mall would have been ransacked. But there's still time for it to be ransacked and destroyed. That's correct, yes. Yeah, why do those English towns have bizarre names like Weston Supermare, Southend on Sea? And what does that mean? The name of the place it's in the bottom right part of England. Southend on Sea. So I can understand why it's called Southend, but why do they put Southend on Sea? Or Weston Super Mare? And all kinds of names like that. Then there's that town down there by Hastings in southern England, Regis, where the king used to go there for his hot baths and massages. Regis Lime, that's a weird fucking name. I think we give them silly names as there's not much else to do. Well, certainly hundreds of years ago when they were making up these names, yeah. Gloucester pronounced Glister. So many extra letters, worse than the French. Yeah. Well, there's a Gloucester, Massachusetts, right? And I actually had to ask an English friend of mine, how do English people pronounce this name of a town? It's a beachside city called, it looked like Morecambe, Morecambe. And she said, no, you dumb fuck, it's Morecambe. It looks like Morecambe, but it's Morecambe, if I remember right. Is that right, Rich? Morecambe? Not Morecambe? Or Morecambe? I don't know, whatever. English city names. Now, this is real non-content. Glister equals Gloucester. Well, I would say, yeah, Worcester, Massachusetts, you know. But the tough one that Americans cannot pronounce is Worcestershire sauce. It's like Worcestershire sauce. But there's a hamlet on Hadrian's Wall called Once Brewed, and further on another place called Twice Brewed. Holy shit. Yeah, that's correct. There's also a guy, that comedy team. I would have thought it was Morecambe and Wise, but there's also a city with that name. It's Morecambe, if I'm correct in what I recall. I mean, like, frankly, Senator, at this point, what difference does it make how you pronounce it? But let me look that up. Okay. Let's see what the Wikipedia, how they pronounce it. Okay. Morecambe. That's right. Morecambe. It's in the district of Lancashire. Lancashire. Amazing. Morecambe. Right. They're face blasting in Morecambe. Right. Morecambe. Exactly. Right. Yeah. As soon as Obama arrives at the Morecambe Hotel, he could ask the desk clerk, "Excuse me, young man, can you direct me to the nearest gay bathhouse?" And he'd say, "No problem. Follow me." Right. I've watched shows about the history of the kings of England, where they profile every king since William the Conqueror. And then all the kings, including, I've seen other shows where they go to all the kings before, as far as they can trace back, before 1066. The Dane, Anglo-Saxons, Danes, and all that stuff, into the 700s, 800s, etc. And it's fascinating stuff. Unfortunately, there were no cameras back in the 500s, 700s. That would have been cool. They had photographs of all those people. But they didn't. Henry II was the best king. Established common law. Okay. Who's the guy at the Battle of Harold? He got an arrow shot in his head, sticking out of his eyeball, and they had to remove the arrow from it went right into his skull. It was the Battle of Hastings, or one of those incredible. He came back to England from France to seize the crown, which he said was rightfully his, and they had a big battle. Yeah, here it is, King Harold. I was right. Holy shit, I am so fucking smart. King Harold, shot through the eye, and they actually have videos about this. It's at the Battle of Hastings. I was right again. Holy shit. Yeah, a scene from the Bayeux Tapestry here, popularly believed to show the death of King Harold II of England, right? Wow, amazing. Yeah, he got 4 arrows. The first of the 4 pierced the king's shield and chest, drenched the ground with a gushing stream of blood. The second arrow with his sword cut off his head below the protection of his helmet. The third liquefied his entrails with his spear, and the fourth cut off his thigh and carried it some distance away. Boy, that's gotta hurt. It was from the French archers against the English defenses, and yeah, amazing stuff. I should save this and read it later. But I saw some video on YouTube of how surgeons then versus surgeons now would have removed an arrow that went right through his head, through his eyeball. And amazing. Are you a fan of Dame Edna Everage? I don't know who that is. Is that a man who plays some English dame woman thing, like a comedy character? I don't know. Harold was the last Anglo-Saxon king. Rich Mitch, you're in England. How about that? An arrow face blasting. Well, that's the worst kind of face blasting. Right. Excalibur was a great documentary. Featured the bewitching Helen Mirren. Medieval face blasting, baby. You can't get more face blasted than that. Excalibur with Helen Mirren. Was that the movie? Maybe I never saw that. Let me look it up. Yeah, 1981, Excalibur. And you know what? I've never seen this film. Merlin the Magician helps Arthur Pendragon unite the Britons around the Round Table of Camelot, even as dark forces conspire to tear it apart. Helen Mirren was absolutely super desirable back then. Really in her 20s, like, holy cow. I bet you she had an active social life there. Nicole Williamson played Merlin. I've seen clips. I never saw this film. Okay, I have to watch this movie. Liam Neeson was in it. Patrick Stewart. Okay. I'm not a fan of Patrick Stewart. I mean, I don't object to him. I just thought him as the captain of the Enterprise was just absurd. I didn't find him macho at all, like Captain Kirk. I have to watch this movie. I'm going to have to look for it. Thank you for mentioning this, because I would really enjoy this. Nicole Williamson was a great English actor, stage actor in movies, and he went a little nutty in the head. And his career, he was in Spawn. Also, that really bizarre movie with John Leguizamo. What a weird fucking film. And but he was a phenomenal. He also did a Columbo episode with the two Doberman pinchers who, with the telephone, when the telephone rang, the Dobermans killed the guy the psychologist wanted to kill. That's the guy. Let's see. Is it on Tubi? No, not on Tubi. I'll find some channel where I can find it for free, because I don't have any fun money to buy it on Amazon. I'm sure it's on Amazon Prime. It's on a Russian channel here. Okay, but I don't know if I want to use that. Yeah, I'll look for that. Okay, let's catch up on the comments. We left off at medieval face blasting. Okay. Rich Mitch. Harold had to fight two battles in quick succession. He defeated the Danes at Stamford Bridge after being betrayed by his brother, then had to turn around and march south to fight William the Bastard. Ah, incredible. Yeah. History of England is unbelievable. Such a tiny little tiny island country. And the amount of bloodshed in that country over the 2,000 years or longer is just unbelievable. This is Stamford, Connecticut. Stamford, Connecticut. Yeah. Wow, amazing. Did Harold have to use his purple crayon at any time to protect his kingship? I don't think I know what that means. Harold have to use his... I don't get it. 20 viewers.
The time has come. Why give your money away to people that don't need it? Morty needs the money. It's time to make it rain, bitches. Morty's Diner. Why give your money away to support a lifestyle? Give it to someone that needs it, appreciates it, and respects it.
You bet. Let's see here. Have you ever seen Steptoe and Son? I think I did see it one time. That was the show that became Sanford and Son, and there was All in the Family was based on an English TV show too. I forgot that one, unless that's that one. But yeah, Spring. Harold and the Purple Crayon is a well-known children's book series. Oh, really? I'm not. I never heard of that. Let me look that up. Purple. That's the gay color. Here it is. Harold and the Purple Crayon. Wow. It was also a movie, a 2024 film. I don't know any of these. Oh, I do. Wow. Okay. What is it? It's a 2024 live action animated fantasy comedy film. All right, based on the 1955 children's book by Crockett Johnson. Okay, what's the story of the book? Harold and the Purple Crayon follows a toddler boy on an imaginative adventure through the night. The protagonist, Harold, is a curious 4-year-old boy who, with his magic purple crayon, has the power to create a world of his own simply by drawing it. You know, that sounds fantastic. If this book, Harold and the Purple Crayon, were written today, it would say here on the Wikipedia plot description, the protagonist, Harold, is a curious transgender, gender-neutral 4-year-old boy who, with his magic purple dildo, has the power to create a fantasy world of his own LGBTQ gender queer drawings. Wow. I'm going to look at that movie because how was this movie received? What were the reviews or visual event release? Oh, look at some of the trailers or clips on YouTube. And critical response, average rating 4.3 out of 10. Well, I'll look at it. I'll look it up on YouTube. Watch a couple clips. They corrupted Harold. Right, exactly. All those classic children's stories, Charlotte's Web, the Five Chinese Brothers, I mean, Grimm's fairy tales, Lang's fairy tales, any of those, they'd all be twisted by the deviants to Hollywood today, and they would just be absolutely disgusting, you know. But anyway, Rumpelstiltskin would be a LGBTQ gay man, gender confused gay man, and oh, it's just incredible. Little Red Riding Hood. Can you imagine what that would turn into? Hansel and Gretel. Holy cow! That old wicked witch with those 2 young children. You can't imagine what they would turn that into. Jeez.
To come on, but like, dude, what do? I lost so much money. Seriously, I didn't know I could lose this much money this fast. I'm so pissed. I lost so much money today. So much money yesterday. I lost like 3 yacht masters in like a couple days. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters.
Yeah, I heard Nick say he lost 91,000 this month. He was on this show yesterday or today. He lost 91,000, 70,000 this week, 90,000 for the month. And then you know what he said? He said, "I'm not tripping over this. I don't give a fuck." Ah, he's a wealthy guy. I mean, he doesn't need the money. Apparently, he's well off. It's a powerful clip, John Swatch, but it's based on what he said, you know. Hansel and Gretel turned into an action adventure with lots of gore. Yes, they put Gretel's name first. Holy shit. Oh, Gretel and Hansel. Holy cow. Unbelievable. Little Red Riding Hood. Imagine what happened to her out there in the forest carrying her little basket of goodies. Holy cow. Bestiality time with the fox. Holy shit. Why doesn't Cardi B make a video about Hansel and Gretel getting, well, I won't, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's, right, okay. What are these sounds? There's something here that says sounds. Oh, this is something new. That's the sound of your shitcoin investment going down the sewer drain. Ah, amazing. System. Nobody can recover from being down 3 yacht masters. Holy shit. That's like losing 3 yacht masters. Holy cow. They're the yacht master losers. I'm not. They are. They're the yacht master losers. Unbelievable. That's a lot of money. Wow. Can you imagine going into a Rolex dealer and saying, "Yeah, hi, I want to buy 3 yacht masters." Then you pull out $91,000 in cash, put it on the counter. You go, "I know I have no buying history, but can I buy 3 yacht masters right now? I've got the money, here it is." I bet you they say no. Well, I don't know. Maybe yacht masters are in demand or maybe not. P. Clen, would you rather get face blasted or lose 3 yacht masters? Well, now let me think about this. Getting face blasted is out of the question, period. That's just period. Okay. If I had 3 yacht masters, that would mean I was a very wealthy guy. So I could lose $91,000 and it wouldn't wouldn't matter to me at all. I just write it off. It's like, well, it's easy come, easy go. So that's the answer. Yeah. Is a Seiko a tugboat master or just a canoe master? Again, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Is a Seiko a tugboat master or just a canoe master? You got me, Spring. I don't get it. System. And all that college money WN burned with no diplomas. He did great in college. Didn't he? Yeah. Well, whatever. Then the AD just sets your money on fire. Right. Ah, I get it. A boat's less prestigious than a yacht. Okay, let's go back. So Rolex has the yacht master. So Seiko would have it would be a tugboat master or a canoe master. I just think it would be a face blaster. You know, the Seiko face blaster. Jesus. Yeah, sometimes. Well, it's the benzos. You know, I'm not at my peak. You know, right now. You know, they got the speed master. They got the yacht master. Oh yeah, why don't they have a flotilla master and a face blaster? You know, and blaster master. All these watch names are just land. What was the land dweller? I mean, it's a nice watch, but is that a ridiculous name or like what? The land dweller, sea dweller, okay, sky dweller. They're all stupid names, but land dweller. Jeez. Does the watch look good? Yeah, but the land dweller is a great Rolex because it doesn't have that stupid Mercedes hand on it. The hour hand. It's not that. It's got two regular, long, easy to look at, good-looking hands. Oh no! Look at this. Ulysse Nardin has the Armada Master. Are you kidding? I gotta look this up. Oh my God, they do. Holy shit. No, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, that's that's a different company. Look up. The Ulysse Nardin Tourbillon Armada. Grand Complication. Okay. Marine Collection by Ulysse Nardin. Unbelievable. Who would buy a Ulysse Nardin watch? Why? Why would anybody buy one? I guess because they liked it. I mean, yeah. Blast. Okay, here they have Freak, Marine, Classico, Diver, and Blast. Let's look at the Blast series. Very stupid looking watch. The Blast Sparkling Rainbow, the Blast Freewheel Mysore, the Blast Freewheel Silicon Green. Prices on demand. The Blast Tourbillon Dragon, the Blast Freewheel Marquetry, and the Blast Amaro Pentra. Blast Tourbillon, Blast Tourbillon Rainbow, Blast Moonstruck. I can't believe anybody would actually buy one of these watches. The Blast Hour Striker, 45 mil. Blast Skeleton. Unbelievable. I didn't see the Armada Master Blaster, but incredible. Earth dweller, right. Cave dweller. I mean, they should make a cave dweller, you know. Subway dweller. The subway people. Subway dweller. Refugee raft master. That's very good, right. The Rolex mouth breather. Excellent name. Excellent. Right. Right. Got it. Who is that bum sneaking around and looking in your window, Morty? Huh? Don't get it. You've never sat and dwelt on a parched area of land? Spring. I think Ruskies like Ulysse Nardin and Hublot. Big, bold, and in your face for your everyday oligarch. You're probably right. I think you are right. In fact, you are right. Yeah. Yeah, Ulysse Nardin. I could see that with the Russians and the Hublot. Yeah. Ulysse Nardin makes those erotic watches as well. Their company motto is no boundaries since 1846. I guess that's better than no customers. Limited editions. Let's see what they have here. I can't look at these watches. They're making me nauseous. Cave dweller better have tritium hands. And yes, you're right. And indices. You're absolutely right. Yes, indices, right. Oh, man. Two hours and 40 minutes. Let's see how we're doing tonight with the audience channel support. 10 cents, 15 cents, 25 cents, $1.25, $21.25, $23.25, $23.35, $23.38. Ah, brutal. It's so hard, man. It's so hard. Maybe I should go to all hate format. All hate, all face blasting content. Make hundreds of dollars every night. Maybe I should just do that. Play clips. Clips, face blasting, and hate. Make 300, 400 a show. Night after night. Ah, amazing. Yeah, it's tough, GD. Well, we'll do this. We'll carry on for another 15 minutes. We'll go to midnight. So 15 minutes remaining for anyone to join the panel. Contribute to Morty's Diner, PayPal, Super Chat, Cash App, Ko-Fi, or have some topic suggestions. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to get some really good rain tomorrow. Let me check the latest on that. Starting at 1 p.m. It's going to be great. Some very interesting comments tonight. Yeah, very interesting. System. Morty, who wouldn't buy a Viscountess perpetual calendar? Wow, that's real luxury. That's like a Chopard $100,000 watch. Holy cow. Well, prison show tomorrow, prison lifestyle show tomorrow. I think it'll all be prepared for that. So that'll be good. Real content. Original content. Is 900 baht a fike? A fair price to pay? I would think so. Because Nana Kim wanted 1,000 for a half hour. So I think 900 baht, you could find plenty of people who would do that in Nana Plaza. Sure. For those people, it's all about the creamy loom. Yeah, I mean, the amount of, you wouldn't believe how, if you actually, I have all these screenshots. I'm going to compile them. But all these creamy chat comment. It's unbelievable. The projection of bisexuality is unbelievable. It's all about KOK and creamy, slurping it up. Oh, when I want to compile these screenshots, I mean, and clips, it takes so much time, and I don't have the technical software to do it the way I would like to do it. But it's just amazing. Creamy loom, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I saw my friend Ozzy Expat. He was getting face blasted on one of the earlier shows today. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I think it's because he's appeared here, occasionally. So now he's being face blasted by those people. Yeah, they really love the egg drop soup. I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, amazing. Ozzy Expat's one of the smartest guys on all these channels. I mean, you would have like me, Aussie expat. Who else would be at that intelligence level? Well, there'd be several I could think of. All right, but compared to the people doing the face blasting and the insults, it's like comparing. It's like comparing. Yeah, I can't even say it. It's just, you know, it's just unbelievable. You know, you can't even compare them in because they're so extreme in I mean, it's like comparing somebody who gets a 1600 SAT score with someone who's too drugged up in the morning to go take the SAT. I mean, you can't even, it's not even that. It's the intellect disparity is it can't be measured. It just can't even be measured. There's no scale where you can compare the intellect disparity. It's just unbelievable. Van Lux, Morty, you remind me of my dad. Well, now is that a compliment or an insult, or just a nice comment? Was your dad a Rolex man, Van Lux? Was he a Nana Plaza sex tourist guy? Did he like Victorinox Swiss Army products? What can you tell us? Morty, did you see OC Ball Washer's latest creation? No, I haven't. He has made some incredibly funny videos. Very, very, very well done vids. I haven't seen his channel. Let me look him up. See if I can find it. The OC Ball Washers channel. Let's see if I can find that. He does great work. OC's Ball Washer. These are all golf videos. Oh, I've got him. Oh, where is he? Maybe it's OC's Ball Washer. That's probably it. This is all ball washing equipment websites. Golf clubs, golf balls. Oh, I know I subscribed to his channel, but I've got so many subscriptions, I'll never find it. Well, I'll look for it. Thanks for the info. Oh, he changed a crybaby saggy skin. Okay. Right, exactly. Let's try it again. Crybaby, saggy skin. Ah, got it. Thank you for that. Okay. The last one he has, is this a short or a video? Let me see. He posted a short. That was 3 months ago. That's a post. Where's his last short? Oh, the last short. That was hysterical. Videos. His last video was 6 days ago. It says, Mike the Snake is a creep. Is that the one you're talking about? GD, is that the last one? Mike the Snake is a creep? Well, yeah, that's the last one on this page. Videos. 138 views 6 days ago. Mike the Snake is a creep. That's the last one. For shorts, that's an old short. And his last post was 3 months ago. So, holy shit, I'm not a subscriber there. I just clicked subscribe and rang the bell. Okay. That's the one. Okay, I'll check it out. Everybody go to Crybaby Saggy Skin and watch his most recent video. Why would he make a video called Mike the Snake is a Creep? That's not nice. Here it is. I can't show it on my channel, but let's see if it's a 2-minute, 53-second clip. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Wow. I watched the first 15 seconds and turned it off. I'll check it later. Van Lux. I'm a creep. Okay, well, good. I find Mike to be a very nice guy. I don't see what everyone's making fun of him for. You know, the people who make fun of him, it's all projection. They're the inadequate, bisexual, repressed haters. Life failures. Mike is a nice guy. And he knows a lot about a lot of stuff, People treat him like shit. It's because the people who treat him like shit, they're the ones who are full of shit. But anyway. Yeah. I'll watch that, GD, right after the show's over, and I'll end the show in 5 minutes, and then I'll check that. And then we'll go to Wendy's and get a burger and fries. Nah, it's too late. It's midnight. Not going to do that. I think he's a very interesting guy. I never heard him complain about losing $91,000 or 3 yacht masters. So you got to hand that to him. Yeah. He's the most interesting man in the world. Those commercials were great, What was that, Dos Equis? Was that the beer? The most interesting man in the world? Yeah, a very good series of commercials. The guy who played the most interesting man in those commercials, he had a long acting career. He was on Adam 12. Guest spots, Adam 12. He was all over the place. Hawaii Five-0. All those shows in the 70s. He was everywhere. Movies, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. He probably, I would guess he made more money from the most interesting man in the world beer commercials than his entire career prior to that. Because you get the right commercials, national commercials, they're extremely lucrative. For a non-content show, 3 hours is impressive. Damn right. And no face blasting and viscountness here. Yeah. Okay, how about one last show of channel support as we enter the last minute? Let's wrap it up with a $100 super chat. What do you say? $100 super chat will close out the show. For 3 hours of pretty relaxing and enjoyable non-content. Why are you a creep, Van Lux? What, you want to add to that comment? Anything? There we go. Look what we got. All right. Van Lux, $2.79 from Canada. I love this show. You're not worth 100, though. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate the 279 channel support. Thank you, Van Lux. Frankly, I'm not worth the 279 either, but thank you very much. Appreciate that. I'm certainly not worth 3 Yacht Masters. Okay. What a great way to close out the show. And that'll do it. So let's close it out. And thank you everybody for watching and for the channel support. Tomorrow should be the prison lifestyle show, unless I can't make it. But I think it's a go. Thank you very much.
Man.